Hey kids, I'm Professor Moore.
And I'm Chef Chitko.
And it's time for the
Charger Chef Show! Today we are baking up a sensationally sticky treat called monkey bread.
And we're going to talk about yeast and cellular respiration. I know. Did you know that yeast is actually a living organism? I know. It eats, it grows, it moves. So we're going to take this little packet of yeast and we're going to make it do magical things in the kitchen. For yeast to do its job in cooking, it's got to have something to eat. So we're going to feed it a little bit of sugar, and that's going to help it grow, and it's going to eat the sugar, and then it's going to belch out some carbon dioxide gas, and that's what's going to make our bread rise.
All right, are you ready for step one?
Wait, safety first. We've got to wash our hands.
Hand time, hand time, hand time.
So you're going to start with a measuring cup, and that has 3/4 of a cup of water. To that, you're going to add 1 tablespoon of oil. You can use regular cooking oil. We're using olive oil today. Either one is fine. And these are our wet ingredients. So we're going to keep these separate.
All right, so now we're going to put our dry ingredients in this bowl. And we're going to start off with our flour. Now, if your flour has been sitting for a while, you'll need to loosen it up and kind of fluff it up in the bag. And then when you take it out, you'll level it off with a knife.
So how much flour are we going to use?
1 2/3 cup.
Okay. To that, we're going to add 1 packet of yeast, 1 teaspoon of sugar, and 1 teaspoon of salt. And then we're going to take a whisk and we're going to sift it. That means we're going to make sure all the dry ingredients are mixed evenly with each other. And we don't have any lumps in our flour. Now we're going to combine the wet ingredients with the dry ingredients. So you're just going to slowly pour as you incorporate. Now I see that Chef Chitko is using a rubber scraper. Why do you think that's a good tool to use for this job?
Well, I'm thinking that our whisk before that we had would get all clumpy and horrible and hard to clean. So the rubber spatula makes it nice because you can get really even strokes and kind of really get under the dough as you mix it.
All right. Makes sense. Good tip.
All right, next up, we're going to let the dough sit for 10 minutes. And this allows the gluten to relax, which makes it easier to roll out when we get to cold things.
So what's gluten?
Gluten is the protein that's found in meat, and it gives baked goods its structure.
Oh, so it just needs to like chill out.
Yeah, we don't want them tense and tough. We want them to be relaxed and chewy.
Nice. All right. Take a good nap, gluten.
Bye. All right, step 5, we're on to the kneading. So kneading means we're manipulating the dough with a pushing and a pulling action.
Now that gluten has taken a little nap, we're going to wake it up and make it go to work. It's going to hold the dough together, and it's going to give the bread the lovely texture that it has once it's baked. All right, now that we've kneaded our dough, we're going to move on to the next step. We're going to assemble our workstation for coating the dough for the monkey bread. So, we're going to take brown sugar, we're going to take cinnamon, and we're going to take nutmeg. Fun fact, this is a nutmeg. It's an actual nut. So, I can't put this into our recipe. So I'm going to use an extra small grater. And we're going to put some nice fresh nutmeg into the mix. Take your handy dandy whisk and mix it all together.
All right, using one of my favorite kitchen tools, kitchen shears, we are going to take our 6x6 square of dough and cut it into 36 pieces.
Because 6 times 6 equals,
36.
that math checks out. So the first thing we're going to do, the next step, is we're going to make sure we use some spray oil and we spray our pan. This is so that we can get everything out of it easily and the dough doesn't stick. Alright, so we're going to start taking our pieces of dough. We're going to roll it like a meatball.
Oh, they're cute little meatballs.
Yeah, cute little dough balls. All right. Dip them in the butter. Go for a little swim there. Okay, what's next, Chef?
All right, and then we're going to toss it into our sugar mixture. Same deal with a fork. Just to get it evenly coated. They almost look like little truffles, like this is the same.
Oh, maybe
Maybe that's another episode.
Maybe we should do a truffle show. Chocolate is yummy. And there we go. All right, so keep going until you've used up all of your pieces of dough and your pan is full.
Cover the dough tightly with plastic wrap and then leave in a warm place for 1 to 2 hours until the dough is puffy.
When the yeast is warmer, it's going to want to eat and move around faster. So it'll rise a little faster if you make sure your dough is in a warm place. All right, so while our dough is rising, we're going to go ahead and make the glaze. That's the, well, what is the glaze?
Well, the glaze is really just a glossy substance. It could be sweet or savory, and it's applied to a finished product either by brushing or by dipping.
Oh, so like when you brush barbecue sauce on your chicken wings.
Exactly.
That's a glaze.
That would be a savory application, but we're going to do sweet.
Yum, because
We can't have enough more sugar on
right.
this sugary
Sugar.
concoction.
All right, so I've measured out 2 teaspoons of milk, and to that, Chef Chetko is going to add
1/3 of a cup of powdered sugar.
okay, whisk or spatula. Whisk wins. All right, so our dough's risen a little bit, and I can tell because they're bigger, but also the coating is starting to crack. I'm gonna put these in the oven at 350 degrees, but before you do that, make sure you remember to get a parent's permission to use the oven, and use your gloves.
the end of another great episode of the Charger Chef Show.
Don't forget, be strong,
Be brave.
be honest, be a charger.